I'm Pepelnjak, and I'm running a small boutique networking consultancy and training company, IP Space, where we try to tell people what networking technologies really do from a vendor-independent perspective. And we are effectively trying to help networking engineers understand how they would use the new technologies in real life and how they would avoid the pitfalls that the vendors would never tell them about.
I am a consulting engineer for Palo Alto Networks focusing on hybrid cloud, and my background is very much on-premise data centers where all of your networking resources are in front of you and you can touch them. But now with hybrid cloud, everything is moving into a realm where everything is virtualized and everything is API driven, and people like myself who come from a sort of a traditional CCIE background have to learn all new skills. So I've come here to learn this new magic. Well, I like the fact that these workshops tend to be vendor neutral or agnostic and focus more on networking concepts and talk about how this vendor works as opposed to that one. But I prefer not to be sort of sold into a particular vendor. I like to understand really how the concepts are implemented, but I like the word agnostic, in an agnostic approach. Yes, I do, actually, because I think this brings a lot of these complex points down into simple concepts. A lot of these concepts, I think, are overcomplicated. They don't need to be. In the end, networking is networking, and it's just done differently in this case. But I like the fact that I have sort of bite-sized chunks that I can more easily remember.
I'm expecting to gain some knowledge, basic knowledge how the Azure cloud is working, is functioning, and what is possible, what is not so easy to do with it, because I must design some kind of managed service or managed solution also with Azure components. I finding it very interesting and such a deep dive in the networking area, and I'm very happy to be here.
The courses, which are either webinars, which would be online material that you consume on your own, or it could be online course, which includes self-study material plus live lectures, or it could be an on-site workshop like what we are doing today. They are all targeted at people who would be around network designer or architect level. For the global audience, I would highly recommend either webinars or online courses.